UEFA Super Cup final, which is set to be played tomorrow in Warsaw, Poland, between Real Madrid and Atalanta. We will see Kylian Mbappe making his Real Madrid debut because he was included in the squad to face Atalanta. Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo, Bellingham, Kylian Mbappe were among the players who are selected to feature for Real Madrid. So we are going to analyze this match. There's high hopes for Kylian Mbappe to perform following his arrival from PSG to Real Madrid. And I know a lot of people, rival fans, and also the fans of Real Madrid will be watching this match to watch Mbappe play his first game for Real Madrid. And it's going to be nice for him to win his first trophy, his first European trophy with Real Madrid in his first match. Remember, he has not won any European trophy in his career because during his time at PSG, they failed to win the Champions League, and also they did not participate in the UEFA Super Cup. So it's going to be, I think, in his career, Mbappe, he is missing this UEFA trophy, this European trophy, because I think he has won the World Cup in 2018. He has won domestic cups with PSG, and I think adding a UEFA, adding a European trophy in his trophy cabinet, I think I will do that, and maybe he's just missing a Ballon d'Or to complete football. So, guys, we're going to look at the predictable lineup, which I think will suit Carlo Ancelotti's side, as they face Atalanta, whom I will say you shouldn't underrate them, because I remember they won 3-0 against Bayer Leverkusen in the UEFA Europa League final, winning 3-0, hat-trick by Ademola Lookman, which in a game where I think many were favoriting Bayer Leverkusen because they were on a route to win the treble unbeaten. But that wasn't the case because Gasperini's side, Atalanta, managed to win. They came in with a new tactic which gave Bayer Leverkusen a hard time to attack, and they lost. Leverkusen lost by 3-0. So Real Madrid should not underrate Atalanta. Before I look into the predicted lineup, I think I'm going to analyze their head-to-head. First of all, Real Madrid have won this trophy 5 times. The Atalanta have not won it at any level. So it will be the first time for them if they will manage to win again to beat Real Madrid. But for Real Madrid, it will be, if they win against Atalanta tomorrow, it's going to be a record 6th time, and the highest among any other club in the world, in Europe or rather. So just to make it quick, how these two teams got here. We know Real Madrid, they won 2-1 in the Champions League. First, guys, for those who doesn't understand, who doesn't get it, the UEFA Super Cup is a trophy meant for 2 teams. One, the team that won the previous Champions League, and the team that won the previous Europa League. They face each other next season in a competition known as the UEFA Super Cup, and this is evident in the in the English Premier League. We call it the Community Shield. The team that wins the Premier League versus the team that wins the FA Cup, like it happened last Saturday, where Manchester City won against Manchester United in penalty shootouts, because City won the Premier League while United won the FA Cup. But this one, it is Real Madrid who won the Champions League 2-1 against Borussia Dortmund, coming up against Atalanta, who won 3-0 against Bayer Leverkusen. So head to head, how many times have these two teams met? I think they've met 2 times in competitive matches. which was in 2021 in the UEFA Champions League round of 16, where Real Madrid won in both two legs. They won the first leg, the Bernabeu 2-3-1, and they won away at Atalanta 1-0. So aggregate it was 4-1 for Real Madrid. So that is almost 3 years ago, the last time Atalanta faced Real Madrid. So I know it's a new challenge, new players, new managers, new players for both teams. Tactics have changed, and also the environment has changed. So we will experience a new, different game from the one we experienced back in 2021. So guys, do you think Kylian Mbappe will start his first match for Real Madrid? For me, I think he'll be given a head start to start. Because I don't think Mbappe needs time to adapt, because he's a world-class player, and world-class players doesn't need time to adapt. Because Mbappe has faced a different club, because he has played in Champions League, World Cup, so he has faced different players, he has faced different teams, and I think he doesn't need any time to adapt to the Madrid system, because I think he's a very good player. I know he's a good player. He's a phenomenal player. At the moment, I can say he's one of the best players in the world, alongside the likes of Vinicius Junior, Kylian Mbappe, one of the best players. So I think Real Madrid have, they have 1 foot ahead as far as Atalanta are concerned, because they're being bolstered with star players, the likes of Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, Bellingham, Tchouaméni. They have quality players compared to Atalanta, but in football, having good players doesn't matter. What matters is how the team plays. You can have stars, but they doesn't have the chemistry enough to cause harms or havoc to opponent. But you can have players who doesn't have as much quality as the opponent has, but the way they play, the chemistry between these players can cause problems to the opponent. And this is what happened when Atalanta faced Bayer Leverkusen in the UEFA Europa League final, where they won 3-0. So I know Ancelotti will go with a strong team, because at any level, at any point, you should not underrate your opponent. And this is what I said earlier. Real Madrid should not underrate Atalanta at any cost. So I think Carlo Ancelotti will take this into consideration, and he will fill in a strong first 11 to give the fans, and also himself, an easy time to think about, because I don't think it will be a good idea to start a weaker team in the first half, like most teams do in the preseason friendlies. That they're starting a weaker team in the first half, and filling in a stronger one in the second half. But sometimes it doesn't work. So I think the good option is to start a strong team in the first half to finish the game off, and also you can rest your star players in the second half, because the bigger thing is coming. The new season is starting in 3 days time. So straight, I'm going to pick my first 11 for Real Madrid, which I think will be the best in the first 11 that can cause havoc to Atalanta. I'm going to start. My formation will be 4-2-1-3. Yeah, 4-2-1-3. So in goal, it will be none other than Thibaut Courtois. The back four, the center backs will be Eder Militao and Antonio Rudiger. But if you ask me honestly, I don't think a defensive partnership of Rudiger and Militao always works. Last season, when Militao came back from injury, when they started together with Rudiger, I think Real Madrid conceded goals and they looked horrible in defense. I don't think it worked. So whenever Rudiger played with Nacho Fernandez, who was not left the club, Real Madrid was stronger in defense. But when Militao and Rudiger partnered together, I think there were some leaks in that defense. So if you ask me honestly, I think maybe I could start Alaba or with Rudiger, but I think Carlo Ancelotti will start with Militao and Rudiger to start them together so that they can learn, because I think this is the back four Real Madrid will be playing with most next season. So the center back, as I said, will be Antonio Rudiger and Eder Militao. The left back will be Ferland Mendy with the right back. The Euro 2024 champion, that is Dani Carvajal. I said 4-2-1-3. So my two players here will be none other than Federico Valverde and Aaron Tchouameni. The one player up is none other than Jude Bellingham. The front three, I'll start Mbappe, Vinicius, and Rodrigo. I don't know how they're gonna play, but I'll start them because I know they are players. They have quality in them. So I know they can work something out. Because for me, all these three players are left wingers. Mbappe is a left winger. Vinicius is a left winger. Rodrigo is a left winger. But for Real Madrid, Rodrigo has played most matches as a right winger, which I don't think he has shown. Most times he has played as a left winger. He has been phenomenal compared to the times he played as a right winger. But the situation at Real Madrid will push him the right wing position. So I think I'll start with Mbappe as a striker, Vinicius as a left winger, and Rodrigo as a right winger. And as I said, these are players. They have qualities. They know how they can line up themselves. Placing Mbappe as a striker doesn't mean that he should be there like most of the times. They can shift. Sometimes you can see Mbappe going to the left side, maybe Rodrigo coming in the middle, maybe Vini going to the left or the center. And the way MSN used to play, when Messi, Neymar, and Suarez, they were at Barcelona, they used to play that way. Sometimes you can find that Messi is in Suarez's position, Suarez is in Neymar's position, and Neymar is in service position. So they used to play like that. You don't be be constant in one place. So this is what I think. There should be a movement between these three players, Mbappe, Vinicius, and Rodrigo, to challenge the defense, to cause them problems. You are marking Mbappe, the next minute is Vinicius, the next minute is a Bellingham coming in, the next minute is Rodrigo. So you are challenging these defenders. They don't know now who is coming next. So I think this is the message that Ancelotti should give his players. Have freedom to roam in that attacking position and cause havoc. And you know what? At the end of the day, goals is what matters in football. Football is all about goals, and it's goals who determine whether the end product of the match is goals. Without goals, even if you play better, and losing the match is always painful. So I think Real Madrid, they have quality players, but how to fill them? This is where now Ancelotti is going to have a lot of problems, because when they sign Mbappe, many people are saying maybe Vinicius or Rodrigo might leave, but as far as I'm concerned, Vinicius doesn't want to leave Madrid, even though he's been linked with a move to Saudi. Rodrigo was linked with a move to Manchester City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester United. But I don't think he'll move this summer, maybe next summer, if Real Madrid will find a new right winger, left-footed right winger, that is. But at the moment, it's going to be those three players playing up front together, and finding how they will accommodate each other up there. All that rests in the shoulders of Carlo Ancelotti. Maybe. You never know. He can bring in an information. Remember last season when they signed Mbappe, they signed Bellingham. He brought in a new formation. He was playing with two strikers up front. Remember when they signed Bellingham and they didn't get a striker? They opted for Oshelu on loan, and he brought in a new formation. He was playing 4-3-1-2, 4-3-1-2. With Bellingham at the number 10 position, Vinicius and Rodrigo playing as two strikers up front. So It worked for them. They won the Champions League, they won the Super Cup, and they won the La Liga. So with Carlo Ancelotti, anything is possible. We don't know what he's thinking right now. We don't know what kind of formation he will play tomorrow. But I'm just speculating that I think this is what they will go with tomorrow. Thibaut Courtois, Eder Militao, Rudiger, Kylian Mbappe, Dani Carvajal, Tchouaméni, Valverde, Bellingham, Mbappe, Rodrigo, and Vinicius Jr. Do you think this is what Real Madrid should go with tomorrow? Do you think this is the best attacking lineup for Real Madrid? Or which changes could you make from that first 11 I have selected? Remember, as I said, at no cost should Real Madrid underrate Atalanta. Mbappe is aiming to win his first ever European trophy with Real Madrid in his debut match. How beautiful it could be tomorrow for him to do this with his beloved club. He's been a fan of Real Madrid. He was there when he was young, so it will be good for him to win his first trophy. But Atalanta will dare not to make it happen. Do you think Atalanta have what it takes to stop Real Madrid from winning their record 6th UEFA Super Cup? Let me know your views in the comment section below. So guys, the competitive matches have started, and we are starting with Real Madrid tomorrow. United are playing on Friday, and also the Premier League starting this weekend. So be prepared for many videos that I'll be posting in our two channels. As I said, we have another channel, the link in the description below. You can go there and subscribe, because I'll be posting videos there as well. Because as I said, the league is starting, and that means there'll be a lot of videos for you guys to watch. There'll be a lot of stuff to talk about, and I think having two channels will help us a lot. Thanks guys, thanks for watching. Always don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.